Sir, my point is that so far as land reforms are concerned, they have given it up. They are not giving sanction to land legislations. They are talking about land reforms only to cheat and mislead people. They are not at all serious. We would like to know why there are no land legislations which will make forces in the countryside to fight for the land reforms. They are not serious about it. So far as agricultural labor is concerned, so much concern has been expressed about them. They have said that a conference of the labor ministers will be called and so on. I would like to mention one thing here in this connection. In the earlier days, there was a standing labor committee for agricultural labor. This consisted of representatives of all parties. This committee submitted an unanimous report for a central legislation. This report had been submitted after the ruling party had come to power. Since 2 years, it has not seen the light of the day. This committee has now been reconstituted by their own men. This committee had submitted a report for a central legislation in regard to agricultural labor. Now they are talking about wages. The whole legislation is there. The bill has been drafted. It is lying in the files of the Home Ministry and the Labor Ministry. Now, sir, what about the tribal people? The only thing they have said is that so many crores of rupees have been allocated. It remains inside somewhere. They do not go to the tribal people. That is why you find tribal unrest in the country, and this is also being misdirected to various channels for the last so many years. Now the new 20-point program is not a new thing. This is only repetition of the old 20-point program. But by such things, they cannot mislead the people for a long time. They cannot keep the people only on promises. Now, sir, law and order has been mentioned. But they have not said anything about the combination of the joining together of politicians and others. This is now law and order for them. They are not concerned about it. Dacoits come and address public meetings. This is the fate of the country and they are not concerned about it. But they are talking so much of agitations. They are trying to create the impression that the law and order situation is due to these agitations. I would like to ask them on what issues those agitations have been started. Agitations have been conducted on issues like bringing down prices, remunerative prices for the agricultural products, etc. These are the issues on which agitations are taking place. What is the answer to this? They have tried to reduce the law and order problem to this. People cannot lie on promises for long. Now when the agitation took place in Andhra Pradesh, rupees 80 crores worth of concessions had to be given. As a result of agitations in Maharashtra and other states, they have been forced to give concessions. Sir, I do not want to go into details. I would like to say perhaps the Prime Minister or any other minister for that matter does not have access to the areas in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar as far as the question of law and order is concerned. But they are more concerned about West Bengal. Whenever the Prime Minister or any other minister goes to West Bengal, he says that the law and order situation is very bad there. But sir, so far as Bihar and Uttar Pradesh states are concerned, there is no law and order. That is not the question raised by me. Even a ruling party member raised this question in the consultative committee of Home Ministry. It is happening in the states ruled by them and still they are not prepared to mention it. Why? We have seen your concept of democracy in connection with the holding of elections and in connection with the formation of minority governments. They are proud of a speaker using casting vote to keep the ministry in power. They are proud of it. Sir, I now propose to deal with some other aspects also. Sir, there are several serious problems facing the country. The most serious problem is unemployment, which is connected with our educational system. If I may correct your figures, the unemployment in this country is around 4 crores and we must solve the problem.